That's the art.
Good morning all, welcome back. This is Guernsey Indoor Bowls Stadium where we are hosting a session of the PBA qualifiers for the World Singles in 2026. Trial ends underway for this session. In a moment we will be taking you to the action when it starts with Jacqueline Henderson playing Dave Jeffrey. Dave Jeffrey is a Guernsey bowler, so potentially home advantage. Jacqueline Henderson, very experienced and extremely capable bowler against him on rink 5.
What's the bowl in relation to Jack? Is it in front or back level?
So this is the third session underway this morning. First session was at 8, second session at 9:30. Shortish sessions, the singles, and they're in sets. And on rink 5, Jacqueline Henderson against Dave Jeffrey. Jacqueline Henderson taking the first end, 2 shots, so she's leading. A recap on the scores for the last session. Sam King and David Anderson. Sam King won 2 sets to 1, meaning that he won the tie-break. Ali Marion won 2 sets to 1. She won the tie-break against Steve Lenori. We had Todd Prio and Malcolm D'Souza. Malcolm D'Souza won 2 sets to 0. And Thomas Warner and Danny Dennison. Danny Dennison won 2 sets to 0. We now have other games in this session. Michael Lynch and Gus Hudgetts playing on rink 1. Patrick Briscoe and Paul Merriam playing on rink 4. Jacqueline Henderson and Dave Jeffrey playing on rink 5, which you can see on the screens. And Matthew Solway playing Marcus Rioy on rink 6.
Back one or front holding? Which one of mine's holding? The back one? Front one, okay. The back of the blue bowl in relation to Jack? Yeah.
Well, Dave Jeffrey took the second end with a single shot, so it's 2-1. Looks as though a slight change to the jack length. He's got the mat slightly further back. Jacqueline drawing in very well. Dave Jeffrey's reply just a bit short there. Another nice draw in response from Jackie. Jackie having a good attempt. Just around. Is he going to fall in? Dave Jeffrey just looking for the wood. Touched it, but unfortunately he's just knocked it slightly behind the jack. Still in the count, it looks like. Another good bowl. Jackie's picking up the jack. I assume we'll see a slight change of mat length again. Dave Jeffrey just running through on this shorter jack. Does need to adjust a bit. Jackie's first wood was extremely close. Second wood dropped a bit short, but not a bad wood. This time looks as though she's slightly over adjusted, giving David a bit of room.
Sit down.
It's better. I don't know where you found that one from.
You may have heard Steve making the comment there. With a better wood, managed to get in, but looks as though Jackie's still got the shot wood. The dulcet tones you heard of someone urging the bowl to run. Matt Solway on the rink next door playing Marcus Rioy, 2 Guernsey players. They're currently 4 shots to 5 after 4 ends. On this rink, rink 5, David Jeffrey has found the slightly shorter jack length. These 2 bowls, but this looks extremely close. Beautiful bowl, brings the jack back to the other bowl. Jackie's now holding 2. And Steve was ready with the chalk. It was really close, can't have missed that by much. But David's going for it with a heavy wood. Looks as though it's going under. Yep, just under. 3 shots. Score is now 8 shots to Jackie, 1 to Dave after 5 ends.
What's the position, Todd? Last one, Swan, yeah? How far short is that bowl?
Well, Jackie seems to have adjusted very well here, drawing in nicely for the shot wood. In terms of jack length, I think it was probably not much, maybe a yard in the jack length from the previous end. Good response from Dave, but has gone through, difficult to tell.
You hold one.
Steve's confirming to Jackie that she still holds one. So Dave Jeffrey won that last end, but that made the score 8-2. Although they'd only played 6 ends, he can only score a maximum of 4. That's not enough to win the set, so they don't play the last end of the set. Now started the first end of set 2. And you can tell that Dave Jeffrey is playing a longer jack length. We've just had to move the camera. Well, it was a nice wood from David, just what he needs really to try and put a bit of pressure on. But Jackie's adjusted well. Very good try. Something like a wood short, that's a good bowl. Cut out the 2 stragglers. You could see David having a look on the mat there, trying to work out what he was going to do. He's playing the forehand, play his own up, come around it preferably, or just a fraction overweight. Another good wood from Jackie, but just a couple of woods short, and leaves David with the 1.
Yes, yeah, they're good. Good
Now David put the jack there and played a bit short. Jackie was straight on it. That's what you need.
Yeah, yours are, yeah. Wood on the left, Jack. Oh, just short. Yeah, it's short. It's a bowl short. Just over a bowl short.
How far short is that last ball?
Yes. Consistent. Great ball with charges. Don't want to change partners.
I lasted longer than you.
Bit short there from Jackie, but she's still holding the 1. David has bowled 3 consistent woods, but unfortunately not in the right location. Just needs that extra yard to get the shot. Well, he opted for the reaching wood. Played out Jackie's clean, stayed with the jack, stayed on it. Sitting in a reasonable position. Good try, just slightly wide. Means that she's left a few in the count though.
It's very close. I fancy mine, but yeah, we'll have to measure.
So we have umpires on the green, looking to see what David's final count is. Another nice bowl from Jackie coming in. Looking across the other rinks though, on rink 1, Michael Lynch and Gus Hudgetts, 7-0 to Michael Lynch after 4 ends. Rink 4, we have Patrick Briscoe playing Paul Merrion. The first set was 5-all, so they took half a point each. Patrick has just scored a single on the first end in the second set. And on rink 6, Matthew Solway took the first set against Marcus Rioy, and the score is now 1 shot to Matt Solway, 2 shots to Marcus Rioy after 2 ends of the second set. Here on rink 5 with Jacqueline and David, or Jackie and David, 1 set to Jackie, and in the second set we've played 2 ends. David Jeffrey has scored 5 shots to Jackie's 0. Now looking at David's arm actions and facial expression after he delivered that, he didn't look particularly happy, and looking at where it ended up, probably that's the explanation. Jackie's drawn him well, but it fell back, so David's taken out the obvious one so he can have a closer look at whether the 4th one is in.
I can't give you 4 straight back.
No, I think
You've got to learn it. Well, you did earn it.
Umpire called. See if that 4th bowl is in. The umpire you see walking on, Pete Prio. Let's see if it's an immediate return of a full house.
Marker.
1.5 country mile.
David's wood moved out as it was the closer bowl. Jackie's therefore picked up 3. So the score is 5-3 to David in this second set. Jackie's changed the jack length as she had before following her score, and that's a good start from her. David just drifting slightly through.
Put 2 feet.
Jackie following her bowl up. Nice bowl, stuck out a bit, but it's in the count. David bowled very quickly following that bowl coming to a stop. Looks as though he's adjusted well. Touches the jack, just behind. He'll be happy with that. Jackie knocked David's bowl out, giving herself a good score there.
Well, yeah.
Both you.
But he's drawn well again.
Yeah, hold well, mate.
Put it straight back.
It's under 18.
Back looking at 2.
Well, no, 3:13, yeah. That one can come out, yeah.
I don't think that was in the
Thanks to Mark. Yeah.
Well, I think the thing is, you miss it. I think I was 4 down.
Slightly different shot for you. This is one just using the camera inside our rabbit hutch, pointing out. You can see our umpire in charge, or official in charge of the tournament, outside working away while the others are on the green. So David took 2 shots on the last end, giving him a lead of 7-3 after 4 ends. Changed the jack length slightly. He's certainly put a good wood on it. That was a very good response, and it's in a very good position.
Steve, would you the shot wood, please?
Shot wood?
Yeah. What's the gap on mine?
Yours is around a foot behind.
David following his wood up, and you could see him willing it on to go further, but he knew it was going to end up slightly short. Jackie managed to promote her own there, came right onto the jack, touched the jack back, closer to her own wood at the back. So David's arriving just under the line, and unfortunately he's turned that wood in. Jackie can capitalise on this. Jackie trying to draw in, just underneath Dave, so she got the right weight. Oh, unlucky, just caught that wood. As Dave said, 3 shots.
When I bowled it, I think the only good thing about it was it finished. So at that point I was holding.
Yeah.
Jackie drawing in well. Nice start, just behind.
Left arm of Michael's exclamation attack. One ball behind the jack. What, sorry? One ball behind the jack.
Bit too far through by Dave. Jackie's gone slightly further through as well. Dave's adjusted, just slightly under the line, but weight wasn't too bad. We can just see on the rink next door, rink 6, the end rink. Marcus Rioy is playing Matt Solway. Matt Solway is 1 set up and 4 shots to 3 up after 6 ends. They're playing their last end. Marcus just happened to touch the jack as he went through and has put it next to Matt's 2 bowls. He's got 1 bowl left to go after that.
That's last ball. You hold one. It's going to be hard.
Yeah. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Perfect break.
Jackie's come up to have a look at the head, see what shot she's going to play.
He probably did.
Yeah. I was hoping you wouldn't ask how many tails you got.
No, I knew. And then got scattered going down the way.
Got the bat to go.
I don't know if you caught David's comment there, talking to Steve, but scattergun I think was the word he used for that head. Jackie giving herself a chance there. Stopped in for shots. Tipped the other one out, maybe.
No, I think it still hung around.
Yeah.
David has got one wood to play.
Good. I was worried it's going to be a bit cold.
No, it's nice.
It's alright.
No, that's really
Sliced the shot bowl, but
Sit the wood or clip the jack.
You were very close. Just blocked mine. I think just the pace that pushed it. Thank you.
Make sure it rolls up.
Yeah.
Line the jack. Get the jack.
that's a good start by Jackie. Having brought the score back to 7 each after 6 ends. That's exactly what she wanted. And that's putting the pressure on.
Hang on. That bowl's half a bowl short of jack high. Right? And obviously that one.
David will be thinking about his options. He's not a bowler who likes to be short. Jackie decided to be sensible and look at a backward. You can see the head as the players see it. This is looking over the head of the players down at the far end, and you can see the backwoods there and the position. Jackie's coming up to have a look. So a further covering wood. And David's already bowled, very quick. Just hanging out, just gone past.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
I had to, but the first two bowls are so bad, I had to, that's all I had really was to arrive on and hope it stuck.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Myself, it's so much to do with that, those last 2 woods.
David being very critical of his own performance there with his first 2 woods, but it was a good match. And Jacqueline keeps her 2, takes the second set 9-7. The next session is due to start at 12:30, so we can now have a short break, but hopefully you'll be back and join us for the next session. Thank you very much.